Welcome to the Daily Thesis. From the market chaos, your deep dive into the week's pivotal shifts in markets and society. Scott Bessent insists Trump offered no solo tariff cuts to China. The Treasury chief spoke after a Washington trade forum Wednesday. His comment counters Trump's hints that levies could drop soon. Bessent stressed any reduction would be mutual, not unilateral. Trump said tariffs might fall substantially, but never to zero. The White House is weighing subsidies, non-tariff barriers, and timelines. Officials claim top-level ties with Beijing remain surprisingly functional. Separately, Bessent noted, India trade talks are nearing completion. Businesses hope clarity, yet uncertainty clouds supply chain planning worldwide. Analysts expect talks could drag 2 years before full reset. Meanwhile, markets brace for our next angle on tariff fallout. Citadel founder Ken Griffin says Trump's trade war grew nonsensical. Speaking at an economic summit, he lamented derailed business plans. Griffin balances praise for immigration reforms against harsh tariff strategy. He warns America's brand risks damage from unpredictable trade moves. CEOs expected regulatory calm, but tariff volleys revived supply chain headaches. Griffin decries 10% baseline duties and 25% steel charges. He argues rapid policy swings deter new American factories. Still, he applauds efforts to cut bureaucracy and streamline immigration. Griffin predicts prolonged uncertainty will restrain hiring and capital spending. Turning to technology, our next story follows TSMC's chip roadmap. TSMC will launch its ambitious A14 fabrication process in 2028. The chipmaker also plans interim A16 nodes, arriving late 26. Executives outlined the roadmap at a California technology event Wednesday. TSMC expects to spend about $40 billion on capital investments this year. The company's upgrades push beyond current 3nm and upcoming 2nm lines. Smartphone demand once drove adoption, but AI accelerators now lead the shift. Deputy co-CEO Zhang says designers eagerly embrace earlier technology transitions. Yet looming US tariffs fuel investor anxiety over an AI bubble. TSMC forecasts industry revenue topping $1 trillion by decade end. Success would cement Taiwan's foundry dominance amid geopolitical day. On a related note, Musk's Neuralink is also chasing massive funding. Neuralink seeks around $500 million at $8.5 billion valuation. The brain implant startup began informal talks with prospective backers recently. New terms would triple the company's November 2023 price tag. Jared Birchall, Musk's lieutenant, oversees fundraising alongside other ventures. Neuralink develops implants, enabling users to control devices using thoughts. Early applications target paralysis and neurodegenerative disease patients worldwide. Commercial products remain years away, pending trials and regulatory review. Musk's private empire, including SpaceX and xAI, commands soaring valuations. A larger war chest could accelerate implant development and hiring. Analysts caution ethical and safety questions may still slow adoption. Next up, enterprise software faces scrutiny as ServiceNow issues new guidance. ServiceNow projected quarterly subscription sales near $3.03 billion. The forecast surpassed Wall Street expectations and lifted shares 7%. Full-year sales guidance rose to $12.7 billion despite tariff worries. Executives highlighted resilient demand for automation across public and private sectors. Service earns bulk revenue from software streamlining IT and personnel workflows. Government cost-cutting under Musk's efficiency department poses potential headwinds this year. The firm recently launched tools tailored to transparency and accountability mandates. Like rivals, ServiceNow embeds generative AI agents to command higher tiers. Strong bookings suggest enterprises continue investing Despite macroeconomic uncertainty today, analysts will watch federal spending trends that disproportionately impact ServiceNow growth. Ongoing AI adoption could offset tariff risks and sustain long-term momentum. If you enjoyed this video, hit like, tap subscribe, and ring the bell to never miss our next market tale. Until tomorrow, watch the charts and keep your stories in motion.